Welcome in and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a full face using $1.25 Tree makeup. Yes, you heard that right, $1.25 Tree makeup. The purpose for this video is really just to see if you can get a beat on a budget, like a super budget, and I really want to see if I can find some hidden gems within these. I know that times are tight and makeup doesn't always have to break the bank. So today we're going to test out what's worth it and what's not, because we might find something that might actually surprise us. So grab a snack, grab your mirror, because this is Uncontoured Beauty. Okay, you guys, so we're starting out strong. This is a color corrector. So it is an eyeshadow stick, and it is like a very orange one. So you know that when you use color correctors, typically there are different shades of orange. Depending on what your skin tone is, I kind of need like the darkest shade, especially right now, because I went to Hershey, PA, and tanned, a little. So I need the darkest orange in order to cancel out the darkness on my face. So I'm not going to be grading these products up against like, I'm going to grade these products like they are $1.25 Tree products. I'm not going to rate and talk about these products like they are high-end products, because at the end of the day, you get what you paid for. So, you know. So I am incredibly excited to be doing this video, because I've been wanting to do this video for a while now and finally found some time on my content calendar to put it in. So now we are here. So first things first, the product seems to be incredibly creamy. It definitely glided on like a dream. I did notice that in this shadow stick, there is some shimmer here. It looks like little tiny specks of glitter. But overall, I actually like the product. Let's see how it blends in. That's gonna be like the biggest thing, is like, okay, how does this blend into the skin? Okay. So first things first, it's blending in pretty well. I just didn't realize that there was so much glitter in it. So I don't know how that's going to affect my makeup at all. I might have to go back in and fix it. But just in terms of the formula, the blendability, and the packaging of it, I definitely do like this product. Okay, so I put powder on top of that the color corrector that I use, the one that has like glitter specks in it. You know what, I guess I probably should have read it. It says metallic finish on it, so I have no one to blame but myself on that. But the powder going on top of it actually kind of muted the glitter specks, probably because it's a full coverage powder. So this side I have not put powder on. This side I did put powder on, and it actually does not look bad. So I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna keep going along with this, and my point still stays. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's go into the foundation. So the foundation that I found, this is by Believe Beauty. This is actually from $1.25, not $1.25, Dollar General's brand. I always said that they should change the name from $1.25 Tree to like $1.25 Tree General, because they have $1.25 stuff in there, but they also have stuff that goes up to like $5. So since it goes up to like $5 at this point, I really kind of feel like they should change the name to like something else, something that's just not that. So anyway, now that my rant is over, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. I went ahead and put it on my plate here. This is in the shade Hazelnut. Now, because I have my summer shade here, I do not know if this shade is going to work for me. It might be a little too light, but I'm still going to try and make it work the best that I can. So I'm going to just start at the bottom on my cheek here and just go ahead and put that foundation on. So, ooh. Right off the bat, I can already tell that this foundation is a skin-like foundation. At Dollar General, this foundation runs for about $5.25, But a $1.25 treat, it was only $1.25. But oh my gosh, can I say that I do believe that this foundation is one of the best foundations on the market, especially for the price. It's so affordable, $5.25 or $1.25 if you can find it at your Dollar Tree the way that I did. It's so good. It definitely has a skin-like finish. I definitely feel like this foundation would be good if you were going out in the summertime, or if you just wanted to do like light makeup. If you wanted to do like no makeup, I think that this foundation is perfect for that. I also do think that this foundation is too light for me now because this is my summer shade. Because my forehead looks a mess. But I don't know, like my chin and mouth area, like that looks fine. I typically just take foundation on the outer perimeters of my face. Just like that. And then I just blend that in. It's blending in so good. Like, I like this foundation a lot. I am still seeing some like glitter specks on my face from that that freaking shadow stick that I put on. Maybe I should have took it off and used something else. But no, that's not what the video was about, so we're gonna stick to the video. But anyway, so this is what my skin is looking like so far. I really, really like this foundation, if I'm being honest. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into concealer. So this concealer is called Essentially Ages. It's a hydrating serum concealer. It does have hyaluronic acid in it. Why it has hyaluronic acid in it, I don't know. Me personally, I don't really need skincare in my concealer. My foundation, I wouldn't really mind in my foundation, but I really don't need it in my concealer. Also, before I did my makeup today, I did do my complete skincare routine, which is about a 7-step routine. We'll talk about that later. But I wanted to make sure that I was giving these products a good base to go on. So I did do my skincare. So this is by Be Pure, and it is in the shade Medium Deep. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this. I'm a little nervous about this concealer because it was $1.25. So I'm a little nervous to see what this concealer is going to do, what it's going to give. It kind of, hold on, because I have a concealer that looks like this. It looks like the packaging from my NARS concealer. It also looks like the packaging from my Chanel concealer as well. Like, they're both like square. They're both like, they all look alike. Anyway, I just thought that I would mention it because that was funny to me. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. I'm going to grab my flat brush because I need to do my brows first, actually. So this is going to be the moment of truth. Whew, okay, let's see what it's giving. I have been reading this new book, you guys, called The Tenant. Well, I just finished reading it. It was so good. The ending did not prepare me for it at all. The author is by Frida McFadden. And I can definitely tell you, she's definitely one of my favorite authors. I can tell you that. I just bought her other book called The Boyfriend. I'm currently on chapter 4 at the moment. But that book is starting out strong. So this is what it is looking like. I can say I do like the packaging. Obviously, I have other concealers in that packaging. So I do like the packaging. I do like the applique as well. Obviously, you can tell that it's $1.25. However, I'm judging it based on the price because, again, you get what you pay for. So I am judging it on that. Let's see how it blends out. I'm just going to take, this is a clean brush, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just going to take a clean brush and I'm just going to pat that in first. Like, it seems very like sheer, right? Like very thin. It doesn't really look like there's a lot of coverage to it. But again, it's a hydrating concealer with hyaluronic acid in it. So I'm not really surprised that that's what it is given. I actually don't really mind the shade either. I can work with this shade, so I think the shade is great. That's what the brow is giving with it blended out. I will say that for the price, you know what I mean? I'll take it. Like, for the price, I'll take it. So yeah, would I use it again? Probably not. Let me get the other eye done, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's put the concealer under our eyes and see how it is going to blend out. Because that's what I think I'm most concerned about. Like, I think I am most concerned with, you know, how it's going to build, how it's going to blend. Is it going to crease? Because again, you know, $1.25 tree, $1.25 tree concealer. But I really want to see if I'm going to find any like surprises, any like hidden gems, something that I just don't know about. That's kind of like the whole purpose of doing this video is, you know, just to see that. So I'm just gonna pop some down here. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm still very much so shiny from that from that freaking stick. This freaking eyeshadow stick with the metallic finish. I'm so mad. Ugh, anyway. I'm gonna look like a disco ball when it's all over with. Alright, so let's pop that on. I'm going to go up here. I really hope that this isn't like horrible. Let's see. Okay, so let's see how this blends out. I'm gonna start at the chin. Actually, like, okay, the chin is blending out pretty good. Okay, the chin blended out pretty good. I don't see any creasing. I don't see the product breaking apart. Okay, did we find a bob? Let's blend out the forehead. Let's see. Okay. The forehead blended out pretty good. This is... Chad, it's definitely a hydrating concealer, I can tell you that, okay? It's definitely hydrating, for sure. It is definitely that. Let's blend here. I mean, I like the way it's blending. It does kind of seem like there is some coverage to it. It's definitely not like a full coverage. Like, it's definitely not a full coverage. I wouldn't really call it a medium coverage either. I feel like this is more of like a lightweight concealer that's buildable. Well, I don't know if it's buildable. We're gonna see if it's buildable. I feel like it could be. At least I'm hoping so. Okay, let's blend that out. Okay, so this is what I think. I definitely like how it blended out. I definitely like that it said it was a hydrating concealer, and it is most definitely a hydrating concealer. I definitely like that as well. It's definitely not full coverage, but I do think it could be buildable. I am going to see if I can build it up. But so far, I feel like for right now, I would rate this concealer probably like a 6 out of 10. Again, $1.25 tree. You get what you pay for. So I'm not expecting miracles to happen, obviously. But I probably wouldn't use it again. I can tell you that. I probably wouldn't buy it again. So let's go into blushes now. Okay, so one of these blushes is by Be Pure. It says that it's long lasted and highly pigmented. It does look like what's that blush? Is it Selena Gomez? I think it's from Selena Gomez. Her line, it's given that. And then this one is by Ayani. This is an Ayani blush. This is a Be Pure blush. This blush is reminding me of Selena Gomez's brand. I forgot what it's called. And this is just an Ayani blush. Now, I use the Ayani lashes all the time. So I'm low-key, I love those lashes, first of all. Okay, don't judge me. I'm a lash freak. So I am excited to try out a different makeup product by Ayani. We will see what it's given. So this one is like an orangey. Honestly, child, I might have been able to kind of use this for color corrector. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's definitely orangey for sure. And then let's open up the Be Pure blush. Child, if I can get it open. There we go. And then this is what the Be Pure blush looks like. Like, I really low-key wanted to do like a sunset type of situation. So let's see what happens. I'm just going to pop this on close to my temples. It definitely does look pigmented, but I wonder if it just like looks pigmented. Like, it might just look pigmented. It might not be pigmented at all, but we're gonna see how it blends. Okay. I actually like this blush. I actually like it, actually, if I'm being honest. Like, it actually blends out pretty well. I'm really starting to think that Ayani is one of those brands that we should be, like, looking out for. Ayani seems to have a bunch of really cool things. Really cool products, not things, really cool products. I'm interested to see what else Ayani has. Because I like her lashes, and I like this blush. Like, the blush actually looks good. It blended really well. It is more of like a sheer coverage blush. It's not that full coverage, but it's actually really pretty, if I'm being honest, at least in person. I really can't tell what it looks like on camera, but in person, it looks really good. Okay, let's try the Be Pure one. This blush is more of a pinky one. I will say that the applique is very flimsy, but I do like how the formula is going on. I'm just gonna mix that in with the orange. Let's blend it out and let's see what's happening. Ooh, okay. I actually really, really like that blush. I actually like how it blended in, and I actually like how it's making my cheeks look. I actually like it a lot. Okay, let's blend it out. Also, I think it has a smell to it as well. Let's see. It has a smell. Wait, what is that smell? It doesn't say. It smells like florally. That smells really good. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that concealer, and because I really want to see how it's going to build up, if it's going to build up at all, what the tea is on that. You guys, especially because I kind of need to mute out. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit more on my forehead and just on my chin area as well. It's Also, the concealer is incredibly runny as well. Again, I'm not complaining. It was $1.25 at $1.25 Tree. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you that it's very runny and it's kind of getting on everything. So I am going to pop a little bit more on. Let's blend it out. Let's see. If it is blendable. Okay, is it buildable? Let's try again. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Yeah, I don't think I like it. I mean, I get that it's, you know, again, I would probably keep, I'd probably keep my $1.25 on this one. But anyway, let's move on to the next product. I'm gonna pop some powder on. I'm gonna do my eyes because I'm doing my eyes for another video. Because that deserves a video on its own, and then I will come back and I will finish with the rest of my products. Okay, you guys, so eyes are done. Now, what do I have next? I'm like, what do I have next in here? All right, let's go ahead and let's do bronzer next. So this is by Le Mercier as well. This bronzer is similar, is the same brand as the eyeshadow palette that I used. This is also Le Mercier as well. This is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. This is what the colors are given. I actually did this eye look with this palette as well. Also, this palette as well is another one that I used. I used probably like a couple different shades out of this one, and actually was very shocked by how well it worked as well. I am a little nervous about this bronzer because if we're being honest, like if we're talking about like drugstore bronzer is never really that good. If I'm like, I don't think I've ever found a good bronzer at the drugstore, powder bronzer. There are a couple, probably like 2 good cream bronzers that I've tried from the drugstore, but I have never tried a good powder bronzer from the drugstore. So with this being from $1.25 Tree, I'm a little nervous. It definitely looks really shiny. If I'm being honest, I hate shine in my bronzer, if I'm being real. But I kind of like the color. I don't know. Let me quit stalling because I'm kind of nervous. Let me quit stalling and let me just go ahead and let me just pop it on. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan if you care about that type of thing. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what it's giving, child. Let's see what it's giving. Right off the bat, y'all, I actually kind of like this bronzer. This bronzer is going on really well. It's blending out really well. It is shiny, but the shiny isn't really bothering me. It's not a lot. There are a couple of brands that put too much shine in their bronzer, and I get it. Sunkissed, whatever, I get it. But it's blending out really well. I also think that this shade is really good too. Like, when did $1.25 Tree start getting products like this? Like, are we okay? Are we good? Are we cool? Oh, I really, really like this. I'm just gonna pop a little bit on it under my chin, just so we can kind of chisel that chin out a little bit. I'm actually very, very impressed by that. I don't know if you guys can see on camera or not, because all of these lights are in my face, but child, I like this. It looks really, really good in person for sure. I'm just gonna take a small brush and kind of tighten up this nose. Get this nose together real quick. Carve. Okay, so next is lips. This is an Ioni lip liner. I have to say, I've been very impressed by the Ioni product so far. So this is Ioni lip liner. This is in the shade Plum. It's a very pretty color. This is by Be Pure. This is in the shade Rose. So I'm really, really hoping that both of these products work really well together. Let's pop right in really quick. This component feels cheap. This component feels really cheap. I know, I'm not gonna say it again, but it does. This is what the this is what the shade of lipstick is given. Definitely not pigmented at all. Definitely not that. Okay, let's open up the lip liner. Let's do that. Okay. All right, so my go-to lip combo is Plum and Nude. So that's why I got this one, because I knew that I would use it. And then I have different shades of nude lipstick. So let's go ahead and let's start with, oh, hold on. Let's put it on my hand. Ooh. So the lip liner just broke. The lip liner just broke when I tried to swatch that on my hand. Hold on, let me see if I can swatch it or sharpen it. Let's try and swatch that again. All right, so that's what the Plum is looking like swatched. Definitely a pretty color. I like how creamy it is. It glides on really good. Okay, guys, so the lip liner is on. Let's see what the lipstick is giving now. Okay. So this lipstick really isn't... This lipstick really isn't a lipstick. It's more of like a lip balm. I hate it. So it is what it is, I guess. Let's throw on some setting spray and let's end this video. Okay, guys, and this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? I just added a couple of accessories to it because I am filming my podcast episode after this video. So yeah, so let's talk about the products now. I do think that my makeup turned out okay. Let's talk about the things that I liked. First of all, I loved the Ioni lashes. I thought that the lashes were incredibly pretty. I've never worn this style of lash before. One of the standout products for me was the Ioni lip liner and glue. Like, I've never used a product like this before, so using this product and then having my lashes instantly stick to it like that, this is definitely going into my makeup routine, and I'm probably gonna go and grab a couple more and stock up on it for my collection because that was everything. Another standout was the Believe Beauty foundation. This foundation, in my opinion, for $1.25 and for $5.25 is incredible foundation. It's very skin-like, very natural, very versatile just in terms of different makeup styles that you can do with it. So I do absolutely love this product. Products that I hate. Oh wait, let's do one more that I love. The Le Mercier bronzer. I thought that this bronzer was really, really good, actually. I was very shocked by this bronzer because I have never used a drugstore bronzer that worked for me. So like finding one that was $1.25, this one, there was not that much shine in this bronzer and it blended out incredibly well. It is a little hard to open. But yeah, so I really, really like this bronzer. So this was another standout product for me. Let's talk about products that I hated. When it comes to products that I hate, I absolutely hated this little shadow stick. I used it as a color corrector, but it is a shadow stick with a metallic finish. Glitter got everywhere. I absolutely freaking hated this. Going straight in the garbage. I hated this freaking lipstick. This is not a lipstick. This is a lip balm, even though the packaging says lipstick on it. So I thought that it was a nude lipstick. It most definitely was not. I absolutely hated this Plum Ioni lip liner. This lip liner was a mess. Yes, these things are $1.25. However, I would not spend $1.25 on them. This broke instantly. I tried to sharpen it. It would not sharpen. Definitely would not use this again. The concealer honestly is 50-50. It's not like a horrible concealer. It's just I've used better concealers. So I don't hate it, but I also don't super love it either. It is very 50-50 on me. When it comes to the blushes, this Be Pure blush that reminds me of Selena Gomez's makeup brand, I'm definitely putting this in my makeup collection right along with the liner glue. This blush was not bad at all either. I am definitely going to put it in rotation. It's not going to be something that I kind of grab for in my makeup routine, but it is something that is cute and that I will definitely be using again. And that is it, you guys. Please make sure that you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I am going to be doing weekly or bi-weekly uploads to this page. So I'm super excited to dive in and create more content for you guys. Make sure you check out the description box down below to check out my other pages. And until next time, make sure you express boldly, grow beautifully, and live life uncontoured. Bye.